Across the boundless desert, where the horizon stretches taut against the weight of eternity, the night sky unfurls like a tapestry woven from shadow and light. Stars pulse faintly, their glow a delicate defiance against the infinite dark. Among them, the constellation of Aquarius emerges with the bold brilliance of a cosmic beacon. But with a quiet sprawl, its stars tracing streams that seem to pour from an unseen vessel. These points of light, scattered across nearly 1,000 square degrees, form the water-bearer, a celestial figure whose jar spills rivers of starlight into the void. In the stillness of the desert night, Aquarius shimmers as if caught in mid-motion, a giver of waters that quench no earthly thirst, yet stir the soul with whispers of something greater. Its faintness belies its presence, a constellation that demands patience to perceive, as if it guards its secrets in the spaces between the stars. Picture the scene. Sand dunes cast long shadows under a moonless sky, the air cool and heavy with silence. Above, Aquarius pours its celestial streams, its stars, Sadel Melek, Sadel Sud, and Cleamering, like droplets suspended in time. To the unaided eye, they are elusive, their light soft as a sigh. Yet their arrangement has captivated humanity for millennia. From ancient Sumer to the stargazers of Greece, from the astronomers of the Islamic Golden Age to the telescopes of today, Aquarius has been a symbol of outpouring of knowledge, of prophecy, of the eternal quest to understand the cosmos. Why does this constellation, so unassuming in its radiance, carry such profound weight in the human imagination? Why does it, more than brighter patterns in the sky, evoke the ceaseless flow of wisdom, the unending search for truth? In its form, Aquarius becomes a metaphor for the human condition, a bearer of water, a vessel that both gives and seeks. Its streams, imagined by ancient cultures as rivers cascading from a divine jar, mirror the flow of knowledge through time, ever moving, ever elusive, slipping through the fingers of those who try to hold it. The stars themselves, faint as they are, seem to draw mysteries from the cosmic sea, each point of light a question posed to the universe. In mythology, Aquarius is the cupbearer of the gods, a figure who serves ambrosia to immortals, yet stands apart, a mortal bridge to the divine. In the Zodiac, it is the sign of visionaries, of dreamers who seek to reshape the world through insight. Even in science, Aquarius harbors cosmic wonders, galaxies, nebulae, star clusters that speak of a universe far grander than the ancients could have dreamed. Could it be that Aquarius, in its quiet sprawl, is more than a pattern of stars? Could it be a reflection of humanity's deepest longing to pour forth understanding while drinking from the well of the unknown? The central tension emerges like a ripple across still waters. Why does Aquarius, this ancient arrangement of stars, symbolize humanity's eternal search for wisdom. Its stars, ranging from 23 light-years, 4 Gliese, 876, to over 600 for Sadal Melik, are unrelated in their cosmic journeys, their light converging only in the human gaze. Yet, across cultures, they have been woven into a singular narrative story of water, of knowledge, of the delicate balance between giving and receiving. In ancient Mesopotamia, Aquarius was tied to the god Ea, lord of wisdom and waters, whose domain was the subterranean ocean of the Apsu. The Greeks saw it as Ganymede, the youth elevated to serve the gods, his jar pouring forth divine sustenance. These myths, born in different lands under the same sky, suggest a universal truth. Aquarius is not just a constellation, but a vessel for humanity's aspirations, a symbol of the mind's relentless pursuit of meaning. Science deepens this mystery, revealing Aquarius as a region of profound cosmic significance. Within its boundaries lies the Helix Nebula, a glowing shell of gas expelled by a dying star, its intricate rings stretching across 2.5 light-years, captured in vivid detail by the Spitzer Space Telescope. The globular cluster Messier 2, a dense sphere of hundreds of thousands of stars, burns with the light of ancient suns, some 13 billion years old, offering clues to the early universe. Galaxies like NGC 7293 and dwarf systems like WLM, discovered through modern surveys, hint at the vast structures that weave the cosmos together. The Aquarius stream, a trail of stars stripped from a disrupted galaxy, stretches across this region, a ghostly reminder of the universe's violent past. These discoveries, grounded in data from NASA and observatories worldwide, elevate Aquarius from a faint pattern to a cosmic crossroads, where the stories of stars and galaxies converge. The philosophical weight of Aquarius grows heavier with each layer of its story. Is it merely an arbitrary shape, a human construct drawn across the sky to impose order on chaos? Or does it conceal something timeless, a truth about the human pursuit of understanding that transcends cultures and epochs? The stars of Aquarius, though faint, are not random. They mark a region where the universe reveals its complexity. Binary systems, like Albali, where stars orbit in a delicate dance, or exoplanets like those orbiting Gliese 876, hinting at worlds beyond our own. These findings, supported by peer-reviewed studies on ArcSiv and exoplanet databases, suggest that Aquarius is a canvas for both discovery and wonder. Its faintness challenges the observer to look closer, to seek meaning in the subtle, to find wisdom in the spaces where light grows dim. The haunting question lingers, suspended like a droplet about to fall? Is Aquarius just a dream humanity has cast upon the stars? Or does it hold a deeper truth about our place in the cosmos? In its streams of starlight, one sees the flow of knowledge fluid, uncontainable, yet essential to life. In its faint stars, one glimpses mysteries that beckon from the formation of galaxies to the possibility of distant worlds. Aquarius stands as a bridge between humanity's past and its unimaginable future. Its myths foreshadowing the scientific quests of today. The ancients saw wisdom pouring from its jar. Modern telescopes see light from cosmic relics. Both perspectives converge on a singular truth. Aquarius is a constellation of seeking. Its faint light, a reminder that the greatest truths often lie just beyond the reach of sight. As the desert night deepens and the stars of Aquarius pour their silent streams, the sky seems to hold its breath, waiting for humanity to answer its call. The water-bearer, both giver and seeker, invites a contemplation that spans millennia, from the clay tablets of Sumer to the digital archives of modern astronomy. Its faintness is not a flaw, but a challenge, a whisper that demands attention. In its streams, one finds not just stars, but the eternal flow of human curiosity, a current that carries us toward the unknown. And in that flow, the mystery endures. Does Aquarius merely reflect our need for meaning? Or does it, in its quiet radiance, reveal a timeless secret about the universe and our place within it? In the cradle of ancient Mesopotamia, where the rivers Tigris and Euphrates wove life through the sun-baked earth, the stars of Aquarius shimmered faintly in the night sky, a celestial cascade of light and mystery. To the Sumerians, these stars were no mere points in the heavens, but the embodiment of E, or Enki, the god of waters, wisdom, and creation. Ea was the divine architect, the one who shaped the world from the primordial chaos, his hands stirring the cosmic waters that birthed existence itself. In the cuneiform tablets of Uruk and Babylon, etched under flickering torchlight, Aquarius was not just a constellation, but a divine presence. Its stars flowing like rivers across the sky, carrying the secrets of creation to those who dared to gaze upward. The people of Mesopotamia saw in Aquarius a reflection of their own existence, bound to the rivers that sustained them, yet ever yearning for the wisdom that lay beyond the horizon. Aa's celestial form was a paradox, a god of the deep. Yet his stars burned high above. He was the lord of the subterranean ocean, the Apsu from which all life sprang. And his constellation was a reminder of the delicate balance between abundance and oblivion. The stars of Aquarius, faint and scattered, like droplets scattered across a desert, spoke of water's dual nature, life-giving yet untamable, a force that could nurture crops or sweep villages into the abyss. In the myths of Mesopotamia, Ea was the keeper of the me, the divine principles that governed reality, knowledge, craft, and magic. To the priests and scribes who charted the heavens, Aquarius was a celestial river, its waters flowing through the night, carrying the promise of wisdom to a world parched by uncertainty. As centuries turned and empires rose and fell, the constellation of Aquarius found new meaning across the sunlit sands of Egypt. Here, where the Nile's annual flood was the heartbeat of civilization, Aquarius took the form of a water-bearer, a figure poised with an urn from which life itself poured forth. The Egyptians saw in these stars the rhythm of the river's rise, the inundation that transformed barren floodplains into fields of green. The water-bearer was no mere mortal, but a divine intermediary, a guardian of the cycle of rebirth that sustained the land of the pharaohs. In temple reliefs and starlit rituals, Aquarius was woven into the story of the Nile, its waters a mirror of the cosmic flood that renewed the world each year. The constellations, faint stars, shimmering above the desert, became a symbol of hope, a promise that life would endure through the relentless cycles of time. Across the wind-dark seas, the Greeks inherited this celestial legacy, reimagining Aquarius as Ganymede, the youthful water-bearer lifted to the heavens by Zeus. In their myths, Ganymede was a mortal of unearthly beauty, chosen to serve as cupbearer to the gods, his urn pouring ambrosia to sat divine thirst. Yet, beneath this tale lay a deeper resonance. Aquarius was the bringer of life, its waters a metaphor for knowledge and transformation. The Greeks, with their love of stories, saw in Aquarius a constellation of mystery, its stars faint yet persistent, like whispers of wisdom carried on a breeze. The water-bearer stood at the edge of the Zodiac, a threshold between the earthly and the divine, his urn a vessel for the eternal questions that haunted humanity. What lies beyond the stars? What truths flow in the unseen currents of the cosmos? The incorporation of Aquarius into the Zodiac was a triumph of human imagination, a testament to the ancients' desire to map the heavens and, in doing so, to map their own fate. Born in the starlit courts of Babylon, the Zodiac was a celestial calendar, a framework that bound the cycles of the heavens to the rhythms of earthly life. Aquarius, with its flowing waters, marked a pivotal point in this cosmic clock, a sign of transition and renewal. Its place in the Zodiac, near the equinox, made it a harbinger of change, a constellation that signaled the shift from one season to another, from one age to the next, to the Babylonians and later to the Greeks. Aquarius was not merely a pattern of stars, but a story of humanity's thirst for meaning. A quest to understand the universe through the lens of the heavens. In the 2nd century BCE, on the windswept island of Rhodes, the astronomer Hipparchus stood beneath the stars, his eyes tracing the faint outline of Aquarius. With tools as simple as the gnomon and the astrolabe, he measured the positions of stars with a precision that would echo through the ages. Aquarius, with its sprawling form and dim light, posed a challenge even to his meticulous gaze. In his star catalogue, one of the earliest known to history, Hipparchus noted the constellations' stars with care, recognizing their place in the zodiac, but also their elusiveness. Aquarius was a constellation of subtlety, its stars requiring patience to discern, much like the wisdom it symbolized. To Hipparchus, it was a reminder that the heavens, like the human mind, held truths that demanded both rigor and imagination to uncover. Centuries later, in the sunlit halls of Alexandria, Ptolemy built upon Hipparchus's work, weaving Aquarius into his monumental Almagest. In this tome, a cornerstone of ancient astronomy, Ptolemy described Aquarius as a constellation of paradox, prominent in the zodiac, yet faint to the naked eye. Its stars, he noted, were scattered across a wide expanse of sky, their light dimmed by the brilliance of their neighbors. To Ptolemy, Aquarius was a celestial enigma, a constellation that seemed to defy observation, yet held a central place in the cosmic order. His star charts, drawn with the precision of a mathematician, placed Aquarius among the constellations that traced the ecliptic, the sun's path through the heavens. Yet, its faintness made it a symbol of the unseen, of the truths that lie just beyond the reach of human perception. As the knowledge of the stars passed from Greece to Rome, and later to the Islamic astronomers of Baghdad and Cordoba, Aquarius carried its ancient meanings forward. In the courts of the Abbasid caliphs, where astrolabes gleamed under lamplight, scholars like Al-Sufi refined the star charts of Ptolemy, their eyes tracing the same water-bearer that had captivated their predecessors. To these astronomers, Aquarius was a constellation of transformation, its waters a metaphor for the flow of knowledge across cultures and centuries. In medieval Europe, as monasteries and universities rediscovered the ancient texts, Aquarius found its place in illuminated manuscripts, its stars rendered in gold and blue, a celestial emblem of wisdom and renewal. The persistence of Aquarius through the ages was not merely a matter of astronomy, but of humanity's enduring need to find meaning in the stars. From the riverbanks of Mesopotamia to the observatories of the Renaissance, Aquarius remained a symbol of the eternal thirst for knowledge. Its waters flowing through the myths and minds of countless generations, its faint stars barely visible against the night, seemed to whisper of the unseen forces that shape destiny, of the mysteries that lie just beyond the grasp of understanding. To those who gazed upon Aquarius, it was a reminder that the universe is not a place of certainties, but of questions. Its answers shimmering like water in a cosmic urn in the quiet of the night. As the stars of Aquarius rose above the horizon, they carried the weight of millennia. The rivers of Mesopotamia, the floods of the Nile, the myths of Greece, and the star charts of Alexandria all converged in their faint light. Aquarius was more than a constellation. It was a thread in the tapestry of human history, a story of creation, wisdom, and the eternal quest to understand the heavens. Its stars, though dim, burned with the fire of humanity's curiosity, a fire that has never ceased to burn, even as the ages turn and the skies shift above. In the quiet expanse of the night sky, where stars pulse like whispered secrets across the void, the constellation Aquarius drifts in understated elegance, its faint stars barely discernible against the cosmic canvas. Known as the water-bearer, this ancient pattern, etched into the heavens by cultures long vanished, carries a weight that belies its dimness. For millennia, humanity has gazed upon Aquarius, weaving into its subtle glow myths of divine wisdom, of gods and mortals pouring forth knowledge from celestial urns. Yet, its stars none brighter than the third magnitude, most fading into obscurity without a telescope's, an unlikely vessel for such reverence. Why, then, did ancient minds elevate this elusive constellation to a symbol of eternal insight? The answer lies not only in its mythological resonance, but in a startling astronomical truth. Aquarius, faint though it may be, harbors some of the universe's most enigmatic and profound structures. From ghostly nebulae to distant galaxies and worlds beyond our own. This is the scientific Shaka constellation of quiet light, barely visible, yet cradling cosmic mysteries that challenge understanding and stir the soul with their haunting beauty. The paradox of Aquarius begins in the stories woven by ancient civilizations, who saw in its faint stars a divine conduit of knowledge. In Babylonian lore, preserved on clay tablets from the 2nd millennium BCE, Aquarius appears as Gula, a figure tied to the god Enki, the keeper of wisdom and the waters of life, pouring bounty from a sacred vessel. Greek mythology, as chronicled in Hesiod's Theogony, casts Aquarius as Ganymede, the mortal youth elevated to serve as cupbearer to the gods, his urn spilling ambrosia to sat divine thirst. Egyptian star charts dating to the Middle Kingdom associate the constellation with Hapi, the Nile's deity, whose floods brought fertility and insight to a parched land. These myths, catalogued in texts like Ptolemy's Almagest, from the 2nd century CE, reflect a universal archetype, the water-bearer as a bringer of enlightenment, a symbol of knowledge flowing from unseen sources. Yet, Aquarius stars spread across nearly 1,000 square degrees, with Sadal Melik and Sadal Sud as faint anchors require pristine skies to glimpse. Their dimness, a stark contrast to the blazing beacons of Orion or Sirius. This tension between obscurity and mythic grandeur suggests a deeper truth. Humanity, in its quest for meaning, projects its loftiest aspirations onto the faintest light, finding wisdom in the subtle where brilliance might blind. Astronomically, Aquarius unveils a gallery of cosmic wonders that amplify its paradox. Each object a testament to the constellations' unexpected significance. Among these is the Helix Nebula, a planetary nebula so striking it has been dubbed the Eye of God. Located some 650 light-years away, as measured by the Gaia mission's parallax data through 2025. The Helix is one of the closest nebulae of its kind, a glowing shell of gas expelled by a dying star in its final throes. Observations from the Hubble Space Telescope, updated with infrared imaging from the James Webb Space Telescope in 2024 and 2025, reveal its intricate structure, concentric rings of ionized nitrogen and oxygen, glowing red and blue, resembling a cosmic iris staring back at Earth. This nebula, formed roughly 10,000 years ago when a star shed its outer layers, spans about 2 light-years, its filaments sculpted by stellar winds and magnetic fields. As detailed in peer-reviewed studies, the helix's haunting beauty, its eye-like symmetry, captured in images that evoke divine watchfulness, mirrors Aquarius' mythological role as a bearer of insight. Yet its scientific reality challenges models of stellar evolution. The nebula's complex knots, thousands of comet-like structures within its shell, defy simple predictions, suggesting unseen processes, perhaps binary star interactions, shape its form. A mystery still unfolding in 2025 analyzes. Deeper in Aquarius realm lies the Aquarius dwarf galaxy, a faint satellite of the Milky Way that appends theories of galactic formation. Discovered in the 1990s through wide-field surveys and mapped with greater precision by the Dark Energy Survey's data through 2025. This dwarf galaxy, located some 3 million light-years away, is a sparse collection of stars and gas, its low luminosity making it nearly invisible without advanced telescopes. Unlike larger galaxies, whose spiral arms or elliptical cores dominate cosmic catalogs, the Aquarius dwarf is a diffuse, irregular system. Its stars older and metal poor, as revealed by spectroscopic studies from the European Southern Observatory. Its existence challenges the standard model of galaxy formation, where dark matter halos coalesced to form dense stellar systems. Simulations published in the Astrophysical Journal in 2024 suggest that such dwarfs form in low-density environments. Yet, the Aquarius dwarf's proximity to the Milky Way within the local group implies it survived tidal disruptions, a resilience that puzzles theorists. Speculatively, its faintness may hide clues to dark matter's nature, perhaps indicating self-interacting particles that alter halo dynamics, as explored in Arxiv preprints. This cosmic wisp, barely a whisper in Aquarius field, embodies the Constellations paradox, a faint entity bearing profound implications for the universe's architecture. The constellations' mystique deepens with the discovery of exoplanets, orbiting stars within its boundaries, fueling speculation about alien worlds. Data from the Kepler mission and its successor, the Transiting Exoplanet Survey Satellite, updated through 2025, identify several exoplanets in Aquarius, including systems around stars like TRAPPIST-1, a red dwarf hosting 7 Earth-sized planets, 3 within its habitable zone. Photometric measurements, refined by James Webb's spectroscopy, reveal atmospheres potentially rich in water vapor or carbon dioxide, as reported in Nature Astronomy. These worlds, orbiting a star 40 light-years distant, spark credible speculation. Could they harbor life, microbial or otherwise, in oceans beneath icy crusts? The star HD 209,458, also in Aquarius, hosts a hot Jupiter whose atmosphere, puffed up by stellar heat, leaks hydrogen as observed in transit spectra. These discoveries, grounded in precise light curves and radial velocity data, transform Aquarius into a celestial frontier, its faint stars framing worlds that challenge assumptions about habitability and planetary formation. The possibility of life, though unconfirmed, resonates with Aquarius' mythic role as a source of divine knowledge. Its exoplanets, a modern echo of ancient dreams of cosmic wisdom. The scientific dissonance of Aquarius lies in its ability to host such enigmatic structures within a constellation so faint. The Helix Nebula's glowing eye, the Aquarius dwarf's elusive presence, and the exoplanet tantalizing promisal defy the expectation that significance requires brilliance. Astronomically, Aquarius stars, with magnitudes rarely surpassing 4, fade in urban skies. Yet, their alignment along the ecliptic, as mapped by Gaia's billion-star catalog, ensures their prominence in celestial navigation. The constellation's vast area, one of the Zodiac's largest, encompasses a region rich with deep sky objects, each a puzzle piece in cosmology's grand mosaic. The helix, for instance, challenges stellar death models with its intricate morphology, while the Aquarius dwarf questions dark matter's role in small-scale structures. Exoplanets, meanwhile, push the boundaries of astrobiology. Their atmospheres, a canvas for speculation about life's universality. This dissonance between faintness and profundity mirrors a philosophical tension. The universe, in its quiet corners, harbors truths that outshine its brightest beacons. A paradox embodied in Aquarius' subtle glow. Reflect on the emotional resonance of this cosmic narrative, a blend of awe and existential unease. Aquarius, with its faint stars, mirrors humanity's own fragility. Species on a small world, projecting meaning onto the dimmest lights. The Helix Nebula, with its divine gaze, evokes wonder at mortality's beauty. A star's death sculpted into a vision of eternity. The Aquarius dwarf, barely visible, stirs humility, its survival a testament to the resilience of the unseen. Exoplanets, with their promise of alien skies, ignite hope and dread. Are we alone, or do others ponder the same stars? The paradox of Aquarius' faintness, wielding such influence, echoes the human conditions, small yet significant, transient yet eternal in aspiration. Philosophically, it challenges perception. Do we see wisdom in Aquarius because its stars align with our myths, or because the cosmos, in its subtle patterns, speaks truths beyond random chance? Credible speculations from information theory, explored in 2025 ArcSIF papers, suggest that cosmic structures encode data in their geometries, with constellations like Aquarius framing windows to this information. The water-bearer, pouring forth knowledge, becomes a metaphor for this process. Its faint stars, a conduit for cosmic insight. The suspense lies in the unresolved mysteries Aquarius holds. Will future observations, like those from the Vera C. Rubin Observatory's 2025 surveys, reveal new dwarfs in Aquarius, refining dark matter models? Will James Webb's spectra of exoplanet atmospheres, expected in 2026, detect biosignatures, rewriting the narrative of life's cosmic reach? Will theoretical advances, merging stellar evolution with magnetic field dynamics, explain the helix's knots? Aquarius, faint yet central, stands as a cosmic enigma, its stars a quiet chorus in the universe's symphony. Its mythological wisdom, astrological transcendence, and scientific wonders converge in a single truth: the faintest lights, like the subtlest thoughts, carry the weight of eternity, illuminating a reality where obscurity unveils the profound. In the celestial expanse where Aquarius pours its eternal waters across the autumn sky, the constellation emerges as a shimmering cascade, its faint stars tracing a stream that flows not with liquid, but with the light of cosmic truths. This chapter delves deeper into the enigmatic depths of Aquarius, a region where the universe unveils its cycles of birth, death, and rebirth through the radiant shroud of the Helix Nebula, the pulsing heart of variable stars, and the gravitational choreography of superclusters. Here, the narrative weaves through the remnants of stellar demise, where planetary nebulae scatter enriched elements into the interstellar medium, fueling the cosmic cycle of matter. Variable stars and red giants pulse as laboratories of stellar physics, their oscillations revealing the inner workings of fusion and collapse. Beyond these luminous beacons, vast superclusters channel galactic flows, their hidden structures mapped through meticulous surveys, while exoplanets orbit distant suns, hinting at worlds both alien and familiar. Radio astronomy pierces the veil, cataloging faint whispers from deep sky objects, each signal a thread in the tapestry of Aquarius's mysteries, layer upon layer as instruments probe deeper. The constellation reflects its ancient myth as the water-bearer, an endless stream of knowledge flowing from the heavens, yet each revelation unveils new enigmas, a philosophical echo of the universe's inexhaustible depth. The Helix Nebula, a glowing wreath some 650 light-years distant in Aquarius, stands as a testament to stellar mortality. Its intricate structure, a canvas painted by the final breaths of a dying star, formed when a star akin to our Sun exhausted its nuclear fuel, collapsing into a white dwarf while expelling its outer layers. The helix, spanning 2.5 light-years, appears as concentric rings of ionized gas, its oxygen and hydrogen emissions captured in vivid greens and reds by space telescopes like Hubble. Ultraviolet radiation from the central white dwarf, a compact core half the Sun's mass yet searing at over 100,000 degrees Kelvin, ionizes the ejected envelope, creating a plasma shell expanding at 20 to 40 kilometers per second, as measured through Doppler shifts in spectral lines. High-resolution imaging reveals cometary, not stens, clumps resembling tadpoles, their tails sculpted by stellar winds numbering thousands within the nebula's inner rim, each a potential cradle for dust grains that seed future star formation. This nebula, one of the closest and brightest of its kind, unveils cosmic recycling. Its enriched ejectocarbon, nitrogen, oxygen intersperse into the interstellar medium, as traced by infrared spectroscopy detecting molecular hydrogen and silicate dust, precursors to new stellar nurseries observed in nearby molecular clouds, speculatively credible from models of asymptotic giant branch evolution. The helix's layered shells suggest multiple ejection pulses, perhaps triggered by thermal instabilities in the progenitor's core, a process mirroring the cyclical nature of matter's transformation across cosmic epochs. Philosophically, the helix evokes a somber awe, a star's death, not an end, but a gift. Its remnants fertilizing the void, a suspenseful reminder that destruction begets creation. The nebula's glow, a silent hymn to the universe's regenerative pulse. Within Aquarius's bounds, variable stars and red giants flicker as living laboratories, their pulsations and expansions illuminating the physics of stellar interiors, where fusion battles gravity in a delicate dance. Delta Aquarii, a blue-white main sequence star at 160 light-years, exhibits subtle variability, its brightness oscillating by fractions of a magnitude due to non-radial pulsations, as detected through ground-based photometry, revealing internal pressure waves probing helium core burning. In contrast, Psi Aquarii, a red giant, some 300 light-years distant, swells to diameters 10 times the Sun's. Its surface cooled to 4,000 degrees Kelvin, pulsing as a Miro-type variable with a period of months. Its amplitude swings captured in long-term monitoring by amateur and professional scopes alike. These pulsations, driven by kappa mechanism ionization in helium layers, cause radial expansions as modeled in stellar evolution codes like MESA, which predict mass loss through stellar winds enriching the surrounding medium, detected in infrared excesses from dust shells. Beta Aquarii, a double-lined spectroscopic binary with a giant primary, showcases tidal interactions, its companion inducing ellipsoidal variations observed in precise light curves from space missions like Kepler, revealing convective envelopes stirred by gravitational harmonics, speculatively extending from astroseismology studies. These stars' oscillations may probe core helium flashes, transient ignitions that reshape envelopes, a credible window into the precursors of planetary nebulae like the helix, fostering reflection on stellar lives as microcosms of cosmic cycles, finite yet resonant with eternal rhythms. Their variability, a heartbeat echoing across Aquarius's faint arc. Beyond these stellar beacons, the Aquarius superclusters weave a grander narrative, their galactic flows tracing hidden large-scale structures that anchor the cosmic web's intricate lattice. The Aquarius supercluster, part of the broader Hercules-Aquarius complex, spans hundreds of millions of light-years. Its clusters such as Abell 2151 at 500 million light-years harboring thousands of galaxies, bound by gravity's invisible threads. Their redshifts measured at 0.04, indicating recession velocities of 12,000 kilometers per second. Surveys like the 2-micron all-sky survey map these clusters in near-infrared, revealing elliptical-dominated cores where mergers quench star formation, their intracluster medium glowing in X-ray emissions from hot gas at 10 million degrees Kelvin, as observed by Chandra. These superclusters align with filamentary walls, as traced by galaxy redshift surveys. Their peculiar velocities, deviations from Hubble flow indicating inflows toward overdense nodes, measured through type Ia supernova distances and Tully-Fisher relations. Simulations of large-scale structure, like those from the Illustristing project, model these flows as dark matter halos channeling baryonic streams. Aquarius, anchoring a junction where filaments converge, sculpting voids like the Aquarius void, a sparse region spanning 70 million light-years. Speculatively credible from on-body simulations incorporating cosmic shear. These flows may drive bulk motions exceeding 500 kilometers per second, aligning galaxies in coherent streams. A dynamic ballet where Aquarius's faint stars overlay a gravitational symphony. Evoking a philosophical hush, the constellation, a mere projection, harbors the universe's structural pulse. Its unseen currents stirring emotional wonder at the interconnectedness beneath apparent isolation. The discovery of exoplanets within Aquarius extends this narrative, transforming the water-bearer stream into a cosmic cradle for worlds both scorching and potentially temperate. The TRAPPIST-1 system, 40 light-years away, hosts 7 rocky planets, 3 orbiting in the habitable zone, where liquid water might pool. Their transits detected by ground-based telescopes and confirmed by Spitzer's infrared precision, revealing densities profiles suggestive of volatile-rich interiors. Closer, HD 215,152, a K-type star at 70 light-years, harbors for super-Earths, their orbits tight and resonant. As inferred from radial velocity shifts measured by high-resolution spectrographs, indicating masses 2 to 8 times Earth's hot Jupiters, like WASP 47b at 870 light-years, orbit in days, their atmospheres bloated by stellar irradiation, as revealed in transmission spectroscopy showing sodium and potassium absorption, hinting at cloudless skies scorched by proximity. These discoveries, amassed through transit photometry and radial velocity campaigns, suggest Aquarius as a fertile hunting ground, its stars hosting diverse architectures from gas giants to rocky dwarfs modeled in planet formation theories, where disk instabilities spawn rapid accretion. Speculatively, from atmospheric models incorporating tidal locking, some habitable zone planets in Aquarius may sustain liquid oceans beneath high albedo clouds. Credible scenarios for carbon cycles mirroring Earth's, stirring emotional resonance, worlds unseen yet proximate. Their potential for life, a mirror to humanity's cosmic curiosity. Aquarius, a beacon for existential quests. Radio astronomy, with its sensitivity to the universe's coolest emissions, unveils faint sources and deep sky objects in Aquarius, cataloging whispers that optical scopes overlook. The very large arrays deep surveys detect radio galaxies like 3C403. Its relativistic jets extending hundreds of kiloparsecs, their synchrotron emission fading at gigahertz frequencies, as mapped in low-frequency arrays like LOFR, revealing aged electron populations in lobe cavities. The globular cluster Messier, too, a dense sphere of stars 2 light-years across at 37,000 light-years, emits pulsed radio signals from millisecond pulsars, their spins accelerated by binary accretion, as timed by Arecibo's pre-collapse feeds, offering clocks precise to nanoseconds. Neutral hydrogen clouds, mapped at 21 centimeters, trace cold gas inflows fueling star formation in spirals like NGC 7252. The atom's four-piece galaxy, its tidal tails from a merger glowing in radio, indicating dynamical relaxation over billions of years. These sources, cataloged in databases like the NVSS, reveal Aquarius's hidden vibrancy, quasars with steep spectra, their broad lines redshifted to radio wavelengths, and diffuse halos of starburst-driven outflows, a speculative hint from galactic wind models that these emissions feed intergalactic enrichment, metals dispersing to seed future systems. Philosophically, radio's reach evokes a quiet wonder. The universe speaks in frequencies beyond sight. Aquarius's faint stars masking a cacophony of cosmic signals, each a thread in the water-bearer's stream, flowing with knowledge yet veiled in mystery, layer upon layer. As instruments penetrate Aquarius's depths, the constellation mirrors its myth as an endless font of revelation, each probe unveiling new enigmas that deepen the cosmic narrative. The helix, nebula's intricate shells resolved by adaptive optics into radial spokes, suggest dynamical instabilities in stellar winds, a puzzle unresolved in current models, hinting at unseen companions or magnetic fields sculpting the ejecta. Variable stars like our Aquarius, a symbiotic binary with jets piercing a circumstellar nebula, challenge pulsation theories, their erratic periods suggesting chaotic mass transfer. As observed in multi-epoch spectroscopy, supercluster flows, traced by peculiar velocity fields, exhibit anomalies in velocity dispersions, hinting at dark matter substructures not fully captured in simulations, a credible speculation from lensing map discrepancies. Exoplanets in systems like GJ 876 with its resonant chain of gas giants pose dynamical stability questions, their orbits sculpted by migration in protoplanetary disks as modeled in unbody integrations. Radio sources, like the faint Phaneroff Freely Type 1 lobes in Aquarius's clusters, suggest prolonged activity cycles, their low surface brightness a challenge for next-generation arrays to resolve. Emotionally, this layering stirs a profound tension. Each discovery, a step toward clarity, unveils deeper mysteries. Aquarius, embodying the paradox of knowledge, an answer, a gateway to further questions. The water-bearers stream in eternal flow, where understanding and enigma entwined as the investigation crests. Aquarius endures as a celestial riddle, its faint stars and nebulae portals to cosmic cycles, its superclusters and exoplanets threads in the universe's tapestry. Its radio whispers a hymn to the unseen. The helixes glow, variable pulsations, and galactic flows converge in a narrative of continuity. Yet the mysteries persist. Each layer a reflection of humanity's quest to grasp the infinite through finite means, a philosophical echo of the water-bearers' endless pour. In the vast silence of the night, where stars gleam like fragments of a shattered dream, the constellation of Aquarius pours its celestial waters across the heavens. Its faint stars, scattered like droplets caught in a cosmic current, form a pattern that has stirred the human soul for millennia. Once a mere whisper in the sky, Aquarius now rises as a harbinger of transformation, its delicate light casting shadows of both wonder and unease. The ancients saw in it a vessel of divine wisdom, a cupbearer whose streams nourished the gods. Today, science unveils a deeper truth. Within its sprawling boundaries lie cosmic relics, nebulae born of stellar death, galaxies hidden in the void, worlds that challenge the very notion of existence. As the mystery of Aquarius deepens, a question pulses like a heartbeat. Why does this faint constellation, barely visible to the naked eye, serve as a mirror to humanity's eternal quest for understanding? Is it merely a canvas for our projections, or does it reflect a truth too vast, too unsettling to fully grasp? The concept of the age of Aquarius, woven into the cultural and spiritual fabric of human history, marks a turning point in this celestial narrative. This age, rooted in the slow procession of the equinoxes of phenomenon discovered by the ancient astronomer, Hipparchus signals a shift in the cosmic calendar. Earth's axial wobble, a cycle spanning roughly 26,000 years, moves the vernal equinox through the zodiac, each age lasting approximately 2,160 years. The age of Pisces, with its themes of spirituality and sacrifice, has guided humanity for 2 millennia, its fish swimming through the rise of great religions and the tides of human devotion. Now, as the equinox edges toward Aquarius, A new era dawns, an age associated with innovation, collective awakening, and the pursuit of knowledge unbound by tradition. Astrologers and cultural thinkers, from ancient seers to modern visionaries, have imbued Aquarius with the promise of transformation, a time when humanity pours forth new ideas like water from the water bearer's jar. Yet, this shift carries a quiet suspense. What truths will this new age reveal, and are we prepared to face them? Science escalates the mystery, transforming Aquarius from a mythic symbol into a region of profound cosmic significance. Its stars, though faint none, brighter than the third magnitude, Sadal mark a vast expanse of nearly 980 square degrees, one of the largest constellations in the sky. Within this celestial territory, astronomers have uncovered wonders that defy the constellation's modesty. The Helix Nebula, a glowing shroud of gas expelled by a dying star. Its intricate rings captured in haunting detail by the Spitzer Space Telescope. This planetary nebula, formed when a star like our Sun sheds its outer layers, is a testament to stellar mortality, its beauty a reminder of the impermanence that governs even the heavens. Messier, too, a globular cluster of hundreds of thousands of stars, burns with the light of ancient suns, some 13 billion years old, offering a glimpse into the universe's infancy. These objects, studied through data from NASA missions and ground-based observatories, reveal Aquarius as a stage for cosmic cycles of birth and death, creation and dissolution. The escalation continues with the discovery of hidden galaxies within Aquarius boundaries. The Aquarius dwarf, a faint, irregular galaxy some 3.2 million light-years away, clings to the edges of our local group. Its sparse stars, a whisper of cosmic resilience. NGC 7250, a starburst galaxy, erupts with new star formation, its light traveling 70 million years to reach us, a beacon of creation amid the void. These galaxies, catalogued in surveys like those conducted by the Sloan Digital Sky Survey, hint at the immense scale of the cosmos, where even the faintest regions harbor structures that span millions of light-years. The Aquarius stream, a trail of stars torn from a disrupted galaxy, stretches across the constellation like a ghostly river, its presence detected through precise measurements of stellar motion. This stream, a relic of galactic cannibalism, speaks of a universe shaped by gravitational tides, where even the smallest fragments tell stories of cosmic violence and renewal. Perhaps most tantalizing are the exoplanets orbiting the stars of Aquarius, worlds that push the boundaries of human imagination. Gliese 876, a red dwarf just 15 light-years away, hosts a system of planets including one in the habitable zone where liquid water might exist. Data from exoplanet surveys, such as those conducted by the Kepler mission, confirm these distant worlds. Their orbits, a delicate dance around a star, far dimmer than our sun. The possibility of alien worlds within Aquarius evokes a profound sense of wonder, tempered by an unsettling question. If life exists beyond Earth, what does it mean for our place in the cosmos? These discoveries, grounded in rigorous observations, transform Aquarius into a symbol of exploration. Its faint stars, a gateway to questions that challenge humanity's understanding of itself. The increasing strangeness of Aquarius lies in its ability to bridge the intimate and the immense. Its stars, though unremarkable in brightness, mark a region where the universe reveals its grandest scales. The Perseus Pisces supercluster, a vast filament of galaxies stretching across tens of millions of light years, grazes the edges of Aquarius. Its structure, mapped through redshift surveys and cosmological simulations. This supercluster, part of the cosmic web that binds the universe together. The faintness of Aquarius stars, Saddlesuit, Uncia, at 200, belies their role as markers of this cosmic architecture. Their light, a thread in a tapestry woven from dark matter and gravity. To contemplate Aquarius is to confront a paradox, a constellation so subtle it nearly escapes notice, yet so vast it encompasses the building blocks of the cosmos. This paradox evokes both fear and wonder, a suspenseful tension that builds as one considers what Aquarius represents. If its streams symbolize knowledge, as myths and astrologers suggest, then its cosmic revelations stellar death in the Helix Nebula, hidden galaxies like the Aquarius dwarf, potential worlds orbiting Gliese 876 push humanity to the edge of comprehension. The death of stars observed in nebulae across Aquarius reminds us that even the heavens are not eternal, their light a fleeting gift. The galaxies, vast and distant, dwarf human ambition, their existence a humbling reminder of our smallness. The possibility of alien worlds stirs a deeper unease. If we are not alone, what truths about ourselves must we confront? These revelations, supported by data from telescopes like Hubble and Gaia, are both inspiring and unsettling. A mirror that reflects humanity's quest for knowledge and its fear of the unknown. The mystery deepens, a slow crescendo that resonates in the silence of the night. Why does Aquarius, this faint constellation, appear as a cosmic mirror to humanity's eternal quest? Its stars, scattered across vast distances, are bound only by the human gaze. Yet they have inspired stories of wisdom and transformation across cultures. From the Sumerian god, Ea, who poured knowledge from the Apsu to the Greek Ganymede, serving ambrosia to the gods. Aquarius has always been a symbol of outpouring, of giving and seeking. Science amplifies this symbolism, revealing a constellation that harbors the relics of cosmic evolution, nebulae, clusters, galaxies, and worlds. Credible speculation, grounded in cognitive science, suggests that constellations like Aquarius serve as evolutionary tools, patterns that helped ancient humans navigate and survive, fostering a sense of wonder that drives discovery. Yet, this mirror reflects more than survival. It reveals the human soul, its longing to understand, its willingness to face the vast unknown. As the stars of Aquarius spill their faint light across the sky, they carry the weight of millennium myths, of divine waters, prophecies of a new age, discoveries that stretch the boundaries of knowledge. The Helix Nebula glows like a cosmic eye, watching the universe unfold. The Aquarius dwarf clings to its fragile existence, a testament to endurance. The exoplanets of Gliese 876 whisper of possibilities beyond our grasp. In this celestial mirror, humanity sees not just stars, but itself, its dreams, its fears, its relentless pursuit of truth. The question lingers, haunting and unresolved. Is Aquarius merely a pattern we have drawn in the sky, or does it, in its quiet radiance, reflect a deeper truth about our place in the cosmos? As the water-bearer pours its streams into the night, the mystery deepens, inviting humanity to drink from the well of the unknown, to seek answers in the faint, eternal light. In the silent expanse of the night sky, where stars gleam like forgotten jewels scattered across an infinite void, the constellation of Aquarius pours forth its eternal stream, a celestial water-bearer whose urn holds not mere water, but the profound essence of wisdom, life, and an enduring mystery that has captivated humanity since the dawn of awareness. This archetype, etched into the collective imagination, transcends mere symbolism. It embodies the giver of enlightenment, the divine conduit through which knowledge flows from the heavens to the parched earth below. In the ancient narratives of Mesopotamia, Aquarius manifested as Ea, the god who stirred the primordial waters of creation, forging order from chaos with the Mie, the sacred principles of existence. His urn, overflowing with the elixir of insight, represented not destruction, but renewal, a transformative force that quenched the soul's deepest thirst. Similarly, in Greek lore, Ganymede, the mortal elevated to serve the gods, poured ambrosia from his vessel, symbolizing the eternal cycle of mortality yielding to immortality, ignorance dissolving into understanding. Aquarius, with its faint stars, tracing a figure forever in mid-pour, becomes a cosmic mirror, reflecting humanity's innate drive toward discovery, where the waters of mystery cascade into the rivers of life, binding the ephemeral to the eternal in a dance of perpetual becoming. This archetypal resonance extends into the realm of astrology, where Aquarius emerges as a prophetic harbinger, signaling the threshold of profound transformation. Within the Zodiac's ancient wheel, Aquarius governs the 11th house, a domain of innovation, communal harmony, and the shattering of outdated paradigms. Astrologers have long speculated on the precession of the equinoxes, that slow celestial waltz driven by Earth's axial wobble, which ushers humanity from one great age to another over millennia. The age of Aquarius, poised on the horizon, is envisioned as an epoch of convergence, where scientific rigor intertwines with spiritual insight, dissolving the barriers between the material and the metaphysical. In this speculative narrative, the water-bearer stream becomes a torrent of revolutionary ideas, flooding the world with advancements in technology, collective consciousness, and humanitarian ideals, no longer confined to rigid hierarchies. Society might evolve toward egalitarian structures, mirroring the constellations' air sign, natured, detached, intellectual, and forward-looking. Aquarius, straddling the boundary between the Piscean era of faith and illusion and this dawning age of enlightenment, invites philosophical contemplation. What if the stars, in their silent alignment, reflect not just astronomical mechanics, but the soul's evolution, pouring forth a new paradigm where knowledge flows freely, nurturing a global awakening that echoes the water-bearer's timeless gift. Yet, as the veil of myth lifts, the stars of Aquarius reveal scientific truths that amplify this enigma, unveiling processes of cosmic recycling that echo the archetype's themes of renewal and transformation. Within the constellation's boundaries lie planetary nebulae, ghostly remnants of stars that have exhausted their nuclear fuel, casting off their outer envelopes in a spectacular display of stellar evolution. The Helix Nebula, one of the closest such phenomena to Earth at approximately 650 light-years distant, sprawls across the sky like a colossal eye gazing back at observers. Its intricate rings and cometary knots formed from the ejected gases of a dying sun-like star. This nebula, catalogued as NGC 7293, exemplifies the late stages of stellar life after billions of years of hydrogen fusion. The star expands into a red giant, its core contracting while outer layers are gently expelled through stellar winds, leaving behind a white dwarf, a dense, Earth-sized remnant that will cool over eons. The expelled material, enriched with heavier elements like carbon and oxygen synthesized in the star's interior, disperses into the interstellar medium, seeding the formation of new stars and planets in a grand cycle of cosmic rebirth. Speculatively, this process mirrors the water bear's pouring urn, where the death of one star nourishes the life of others, suggesting a universe governed by thrift and continuity, where matter is eternally repurposed, whispering of an underlying harmony in the chaos of existence. Not far in the celestial landscape, the Saturn Nebula, NGC 7009, adds another layer to this narrative of stellar senescence. Its bipolar structure resembling a distant gas giant with ethereal rings, located roughly 2,400 light-years away, forms similarly through the ejection of a progenitor star's envelope. It displays multiple shells and antsy protruding features shaped by high-velocity jets, possibly influenced by a binary companion or magnetic fields within the dying star. Observations reveal that planetary nebulae like these are not uniform. Their morphologies vary from spherical to elliptical or bipolar, influenced by the star's rotation, magnetic activity, and interactions with the surrounding medium. The gases, ionized by the central white dwarf's ultraviolet radiation, glow in vibrant hues: oxygen in blue-green, hydrogen in red, creating a visual symphony that belies the violent processes at play. In the broader context of galactic evolution, these nebulae contribute to the chemical enrichment of the Milky Way, dispersing elements essential for rocky planets and, potentially, life. One might speculate that such recycling is not mere mechanics, but a cosmic poetry, where the universe, like Aquarius, pours forth the building blocks of new worlds, reflecting a profound interconnectedness that binds the fate of stars to the emergence of consciousness. Delving deeper into the shadows of Aquarius, the Aquarius dwarf galaxy emerges as a faint sentinel, a sparse collection of stars orbiting our Milky Way at about 3.2 million light-years, offering profound insight into the hidden architecture of dark matter. This irregular dwarf, also known as DDO 210, is dominated by dark matter, with visible stars comprising only a fraction of its mass. Kinematic studies of stellar motions reveal the gravitational influence of an invisible halo that outweighs the baryonic content by orders of magnitude. Cosmological simulations, such as those from the Aquarius project, model dark matter halos around Milky Way-like galaxies, predicting cuspy density profiles where mass concentrates sharply at the center. However, observations of dwarfs like Aquarius often show flatter cores, sparking debates over the nature of dark matter, whether it is cold and collisionless, as in standard models, or self-interacting, allowing energy exchanges that smooth out cusps. Feedback from star formation, where supernova drive gas outflows, may also reshape these profiles, transforming cusps into cores over galactic timescales. Recently, the discovery of Aquarius 3, a potential ultra-faint dwarf satellite, further enriches this picture. Its low metallicity and extended size suggest a dark matter-dominated system, probing the limits of galaxy formation in low-mass halos. Speculatively, these structures act as windows into hidden physics, where dark matter's elusive particles, perhaps weakly interacting. Massive particles, or axions, govern the universe's scaffolding, echoing Aquarius's mythic role as a bearer of unseen wisdom, concealed beneath the visible stars. Amid these stellar ghosts and dark enigmas, Aquarius harbors exoplanetary systems that beckon with the possibility of life beyond our solitary world, raising timeless questions about existence in the cosmic expanse. The TRAPPIST-1 system, orbiting an ultra-cool red dwarf star just 40 light-years distant, comprises 7 Earth-sized planets tightly packed in resonant orbits that evoke a delicate gravitational ballet. 3 of these worlds, Z, F, and G, side in the habitable zone, where temperatures might allow liquid water to pool on their surfaces, depending on atmospheric compositions that could range from thin veneers to thick greenhouse envelopes, formed in a protoplanetary disk around the dim M-dwarf. These planets likely migrated inward, their rocky natures inferred from density measurements via transit timing variations. Stellar flares from TRAPPIST-1 pose challenges, potentially stripping atmospheres. Yet, subsurface oceans or magnetic protection could preserve habitability, speculatively hosting microbial life adapted to perpetual twilight. Gliese 876, another red dwarf in Aquarius, hosts a multi-planet system including gas giants and super-Earths in resonant chains, their dynamics hinting at past migrations shaped by disk interactions. HD 215,152 adds sun-like stability with its 4 super-Earths, their orbits suggesting a system primed for detailed atmospheric studies with future telescopes. With over 138 confirmed exoplanets in Aquarius, these worlds expand theories of planetary diversity, from hot Jupiters to temperate terrestrials, challenging solar-centric models and inviting reflection on life's ubiquity. What if Aquarius's symbolic role is no mere coincidence, but a profound reflection of the human mind's deep attunement to cosmic patterns, where archetypes emerge not from fancy, but from an intuitive grasp of universal truths? Across epochs, cultures have imbued these faint stars with themes of wisdom and renewal, projecting the water-bearer as a dispenser of life-giving knowledge. Now, science unveils planetary nebulae recycling stellar matter into new generations, dark matter halos structuring the invisible cosmos, an exoplanet teeming with potential for life fall nestled within Aquarius. This alignment suggests a synchronicity, where the psyche evolved under the same physical laws, resonates with these cycles. The pouring urn parallels nebular ejections seeding planets. The hidden waters mirror dark matter's unseen influence. And the thirst for mystery echoes the search for extraterrestrial existence. Perception itself may be the key, humanity projecting archetypes onto the sky because the cosmos reflects those very truths. Wisdom flowing through eternal renewal. Life emerging from death. The visible born from the invisible. In this philosophical tapestry, Aquarius becomes a cosmic dialogue, where mind and matter entwine, revealing that the universe's enigmas are echoes of our own dot. To delve further into the Helix Nebula's intricacies, consider its formation as the progenitor star. Similar in mass to our Sun, depleted its core fuel. Helium shell flashes triggered mass loss, expelling layers at speeds of 10 to 20 kilometers per second. The resulting nebula expands at about 31 kilometers per second. Its cometary knots dense clumps of molecular, gas-resisting erosion like cosmic sentinels. Infrared observations reveal polycyclic, aromatic hydrocarbons and dust, remnants that will incorporate into future star-forming regions, perpetuating the cycle. Speculatively, if intelligent life elsewhere witnesses such a nebula, it might ponder similar archetypes, seeing in its eye-like form a watchful presence, binding galaxies in shared narratives of birth and decay. The Saturn nebula's ANSI, extending like ethereal arms, arise from collimated outflows, possibly sculpted by a companion star's gravitational pull or the central star's rapid rotation. Its inner disk, bright in ionized oxygen, contrasts with outer halos of neutral hydrogen, illustrating stratified evolution over thousands of years. In the galactic context, such nebulae contribute to the interstellar medium's metallicity gradient, influencing planetary compositions and habitability across the Milky Way. For the Aquarius dwarf, its isolation at the local group's edge minimizes tidal stripping, preserving its dark matter halo for study. Simulations predict subhalos with triaxial shapes, evolving under gravitational tides, their axis ratios revealing formation histories. The core cusp problem persists, with baryonic physics gas heating and outflows potentially resolving discrepancies, or alternative models like fuzzy dark matter, where ultralight scalars form solitonic cores. Aquarius 3's tentative classification, with a half-light radius exceeding predictions for globular clusters, underscores the blurred line between stars and dark matter dominance, speculatively hinting at primordial fluctuations seeding the universe's smallest structures in TRAPPIST-1. The planet's mean motion resonances stabilize their orbits, with periods from 1.5 to 18.8 days. Their transits, allowing mass and radius determinations that suggest volatile, rich compositions. Atmospheric escape from stellar wind could deplete hydrogen, leaving water worlds or barren rocks, yet tidal heating might sustain subsurface habitability. Gliese 876's B and C, locked in 2-to-1 resonance, exhibit apsidal alignment, while E adds complexity. Their formation likely involving type 1 migration in a viscous disk. HD 215,152's planets, with periods of 5 to 25 days, imply a compact system amenable to radio velocity follow-ups, potentially revealing biosignatures. These revelations culminate in a speculative unity. Aquarius's archetype, born from human gaze, aligns with cosmic realities, suggesting perception as a bridge where patterns in the sky echo truths within. The water-bearer pouring not just myth, but the essence of an attuned universe. As the stars of Aquarius fade into dawn, they leave a lingering mystery, their light a testament to the interplay of myth, science, and mind, forever flowing with the waters of wonder. In the silent expanse of the cosmos, where stars glimmer like whispered secrets against the velvet night, the constellation Aquarius drifts in quiet majesty, its faint stars a subtle challenge to the eye. Known as the water-bearer, this ancient pattern, etched into the heavens by cultures millennia past, holds a paradoxical prominence. Its dim light belies a celestial vault teeming with wonders, nebulae that gaze like divine eyes, galaxies that defy formation models, and worlds that whisper of life beyond our own. To probe these mysteries, humanity deploys an arsenal of instruments, telescopes capturing ancient light, radio arrays listening to the universe's hum, surveys mapping its vast architecture, and missions seeking habitable shores in Aquarius' starry depths. These tools, forged from ingenuity and ambition, pierce the veil of the water-bearer's faintness, revealing a cosmos alive with enigma. Each observation, each discovery builds toward a crescendo of understanding. Yet Aquarius remains an unfinished symphony, its secrets unfolding with every new gaze, inviting reflection on a universe where the obscure harbors the profound dot high above Earth's shimmering atmosphere. Telescopes of unparalleled precision turn their gaze to Aquarius, their mirrors drinking in light from epochs long past. The Hubble Space Telescope, orbiting since 1990 and still operational in 2025, has captured the Helix Nebula, planetary nebula in Aquarius, dubbed the Eye of God for its haunting, iris-like structure. Located some 650 light-years away, as measured by the Gaia mission's parallax data, the helix is a glowing shell of gas, expelled by a dying star approximately 10,000 years ago. Hubble's visible light images, updated through 2025, reveal concentric rings of ionized nitrogen and oxygen, glowing red and blue, their symmetry evoking a cosmic stare. The James Webb Space Telescope, launched in 2021, complements these with infrared observations, penetrating dust to unveil the nebula's inner structure, thousands of comet-like knots, each a mystery of stellar evolution. Published in the Astrophysical Journal in 2024, these images show the knots' formation tied to magnetic fields or binary star interactions, challenging models that predict simpler nebular shells. The helix, spanning to light years, becomes a laboratory for studying stellar remnants. Its eerie beauty, a testament to Aquarius' ability to harbor profound truths within its faint boundaries. Each observation peeling back layers of a star's final breath on Earth's surface. Radio telescopes extend humanity's senses into Aquarius' depths, their vast dishes tuned to the universe's low-frequency whispers. Arrays like those in New Mexico and Australia, operational through 2025, map galaxies within the constellation, capturing radio emissions from hydrogen clouds and active galactic nuclei. These signals, stretched by cosmic expansion, reveal the motions and compositions of galaxies in the Aquarius Cetus supercluster complex, a sprawling web of matter spanning hundreds of millions of light years. Data from the Australian Square Kilometre Array Pathfinder, reported in 2025, show neutral hydrogen distributions that trace the supercluster's filaments, their velocities indicating gravitational influences from dark matter, which constitutes roughly 27% of the universe's energy budget. These observations, cross-correlated with optical surveys, uncover galaxies obscured by dust, their faint radio glows hinting at star formation rates that defy expectations for such sparse regions. Speculatively, these findings, explored in ArcSIF preprints, suggest that dark matters clustering in Aquarius supercluster may deviate from standard models, perhaps due to self-interacting particles, fueling a suspenseful quest to understand cosmic evolution's hidden dynamics. Wide-field surveys, like the Sloan Digital Sky Survey, weave a broader tapestry, cataloging billions of galaxies to map Aquarius' place in the cosmic web. Completed in phases through 2020 and extended with new data in 2025. This survey charts the large-scale structure of the universe, identifying the Pisces-Cetus supercluster complex as a dense network of galaxies, walls, and voids. In Aquarius direction, it reveals clusters with redshifts indicating recession speeds of thousands of kilometers per second, driven by the universe's accelerating expansion, as measured by the Dark Energy Survey's 2025 datasets. These clusters, gravitationally bound by dark matter. Exhibit lensing affects light from background galaxies, bent into arcs observed by the Vera C. Rubin Observatory's early operations in 2025. These arcs, detailed in Nature Astronomy, constrain dark matter's density, suggesting a halo mass in Aquarius supercluster that aligns with cold dark matter models, but hints at anomalies, such as unexpected galaxy alignments. This mapping effort, a digital cartography of the cosmos, underscores Aquarius' role as a window to cosmic structure. Its faint stars framing a laboratory where dark energy and dark matter sculpt the universe's architecture. Each catalog entry a clue to the forces driving expansion, the search for habitable worlds within. Aquarius fuels a parallel quest as exoplanet missions probe its stars for signs of life. The Kepler mission concluded in 2018, and its successor, the Transiting Exoplanet Survey satellite, operational through 2025, have identified numerous exoplanets in Aquarius, including systems around stars like TRAPPIST-1, a red dwarf 40 light-years away. This star hosts 7 Earth-sized planets, 3 within its habitable zone, where liquid water might exist. James Webb's 2025 spectroscopy, analyzing starlight filtered through these planets' atmospheres, detects traces of water, vapor, and carbon dioxide, as reported in Science. These findings, supported by precise transit timing, spark speculation. Could these worlds harbor microbial life, thriving in subsurface oceans akin to Europa's? Another star, HD 209,458, hosts a hot Jupiter whose inflated atmosphere, HALEU, leaking hydrogen as observed by Hubble's 2025 data, challenges planetary formation models. These discoveries, grounded in light curves and radial velocity measurements, transform Aquarius into a frontier of astrobiology. Its faint stars, a backdrop to worlds that might mirror or defy Earth's story. Each planet, a note in a cosmic hymn of possibility. Future instruments, poised to launch or commence operations, promise to extend humanity's reach into Aquarius mysteries. The Nancy Grace Roman Space Telescope, set for launch in 2026, will survey wide swaths of sky. Its coronagraph, imaging exoplanets directly in Aquarius stellar fields, potentially revealing atmospheric compositions via reflected light. The extremely large telescope, under construction in Chile's Atacama Desert and expected to see first light in 2028, will resolve faint galaxies in Aquarius supercluster. Its adaptive optics piercing atmospheric distortion to study star formation histories. The Square Kilometer Array, a global radio telescope project scaling up through the 2030s, will map hydrogen emissions with unprecedented sensitivity, probing the supercluster's gas dynamics to test dark matter models. These instruments, detailed in 2025 astronomical roadmaps, aim to uncover new objects, dwarf galaxies, nebulae, planets that deepen Aquarius enigma. Their data a bridge to realms where cosmic evolution and potential life intertwine. Speculatively, they might detect anomalies, gravitational, lensing patterns, or biosignatures that hint at new physics or extraterrestrial ecosystems. A prospect that amplifies the suspense of Aquarius' unfinished narrative. The ongoing work in Aquarius reveals a constellation that refuses to yield its secrets fully. Each observation unveiling new layers of mystery. Astronomers poring over 2025 data from the James Webb Telescope discover faint quasars in Aquarius direction, their redshifts pushing the observable universe's edge, suggesting early galaxy formation that challenges cosmological timelines. Ground-based surveys, like those from the Rubin Observatory, identify new dwarf galaxies in the Aquarius-Cetus supercluster, their low metallicity hinting at pristine stellar populations, as reported in monthly notices of the Royal Astronomical Society. Exoplanet searches, driven by machine learning analyses of transit data, uncover additional candidates around Aquarius stars, their orbits suggesting dynamic interactions that reshape planetary system models. These discoveries, far from closing the book, open new chapters, each object a puzzle piece in a cosmos where Aquarius' faintness belies its depth. The question lingers: will these efforts reveal a unified picture, or deepen the enigma, pointing to forces dark matter, dark energy, or life that defy current understanding? The emotional resonance of this pursuit weaves a tapestry of awe and existential longing. Aquarius, with its dim stars, mirrors humanity's own fragility as species, gazing at a vast unknown, finding meaning in the subtle. The Helix Nebula's divine eye evokes mortality's beauty, a star's death sculpted into a vision of eternity. The Aquarius dwarf and supercluster's faintness stir humility, their persistence a testament to the unseen's resilience. Exoplanets, with their promise of alien skies, ignite hope and dread. Are we alone, or do others share our cosmic vigil? Philosophically, Aquarius challenges perception. Its faintness, like a whispered truth, suggests that the universe's deepest secrets lie not in brilliance, but in obscurity. A lesson echoed in Heidegger's notion of truth as unconcealment. The suspense builds in the unresolved. Will future telescopes uncover biosignatures, or will supercluster surveys reveal dark matter's nature? Aquarius, a faint constellation cradling cosmic wonders, stands as a paradox, a quiet light illuminating a reality where the obscure holds dominion. It stars a silent call to ponder the infinite dot as the narration drifts toward the cosmic horizon. Aquarius remains a celestial enigma, its faint stars framing a universe alive with mystery. The tools, telescopes, radio arrays, surveys, exoplanet missions are lanterns in the dark, each beam uncovering nebulae, galaxies, and worlds that deepen the water-bearer's legacy. In this reflective quest, humanity stands witness to a cosmos where faintness carries profound weight, its instruments forging a path through the unknown, its speculations weaving meaning from the stars' quiet glow. In the quiet expanse of the autumn sky, where the faint stars of Aquarius glimmer like droplets scattered across an eternal stream, the constellation emerges not merely as a pattern of light, but as a profound symbol woven into the fabric of cosmic truth. Its delicate outline tracing the water-bearer who pours forth wisdom from an inexhaustible urn, belies the staggering depth of its celestial domain, a realm where nebulae glow with the embers of stellar death. Superclusters weave gravitational tapestries, and distant worlds orbit in silent possibility. This final reflection contemplates Aquarius as both myth and reality, a constellation faint to earthly eyes, yet brimming with revelations that challenge the boundaries of comprehension. Here, the narrative turns inward, exploring humanity's eternal thirst for knowledge, mirrored in the water-bearer's ceaseless flow, and posing a philosophical question: does each discovery, like a droplet caught in hand, merely unveil new mysteries, an infinite cascade of enigmas? The age of Aquarius, a cultural and cosmic epoch heralded in human lore, invites speculation on transformation and awakening, while the constellation's celestial treasures, nebulae, galaxies, planets pour endlessly into the imagination, stirring a haunting realization: the quest for understanding, like the water-bearer's stream, knows no end, each horizon revealing only more stars, more secrets, more truths shimmering in the eternal night. Aquarius, as both symbol and celestial reality, stands as a paradoxal constellation of modest brilliance, its stars averaging fourth magnitude, yet a repository of profound cosmic narratives that unfold across light years. The water-bearer, in ancient lore, evokes Ganymede, the mortal cupbearer elevated to divine service, his urn spilling life-giving waters to the gods. A myth resonant with the constellation's astronomical depth. Within its bounds, the Helix Nebula unfurls, a radiant wreath 650 light-years distant, its ionized shells of oxygen and hydrogen glowing under the ultraviolet lash of a white dwarf. Its cometary knots thousands of dense clumps sculpted by stellar winds into forms that whisper of future star-forming clouds. Beyond, the Aquarius supercluster stretches, a filament of thousands of galaxies spanning hundreds of millions of light years. Its clusters, like Abel, 2151, bound by dark matter's invisible embrace. Their recession velocities measured at 12,000 kilometers per second through redshift surveys. Exoplanets, from the rocky worlds of TRAPPIST-1 to the scorching Jupiters of WASP-47, orbit stars like silent sentinels, their transits and radial velocities unveiling compositions that hint at oceans or atmospheres, potential cradles for life. Radio sources, such as the lobes of 3C 403, emit synchrotron whispers from relativistic jets. This layering of phenomeno-recycling matter, superclusters anchoring cosmic flows, planets suggesting alien skies, renders Aquarius a microcosm of the universe's complexity. Its faintness a deceptive veil over truths vast and enduring. Philosophically, this duality evokes a quiet reverence, a constellation overlooked by casual stargazers harbors the cosmos's deepest narratives, a symbol of knowledge's subtlety, where the unassuming conceals the profound, stirring a suspenseful anticipation of what lies beyond the visible. The emotional reflection deepens, humanity's thirst for knowledge mirroring the water-bearer's eternal pour. Each discovery, a droplet caught in outstretched hands, glistening with insight, yet fleeting in its grasp. From ancient Sumerians tracing Aquarius's stars to modern astronomers wielding infrared telescopes, the pursuit persists across millennia, driven by an insatiable curiosity to pierce the heavens' veil. The James Webb Space Telescope's infrared gaze, peering into Aquarius's depths, captures galaxies at redshifts exceeding 10. Their clumpy forms, revealing star formation, bursts from the cosmic dawn, when the universe was a mere fraction of its current age. These observations, resolving polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons in primordial disks, suggest rapid assembly fueled by pristine gas, a process echoing the helix's recycling of enriched elements into future nurseries. Variable stars like Psi Aquarii, pulsing as Mira-type giants, offer laboratories where photometry dissects helium layer instabilities. Their light curves a heartbeat of stellar evolution, each oscillation a note in the cosmic symphony. Yet, each revelation nebula, galaxy, planet carries an emotional weight, the joy of understanding tempered by the realization that knowledge begets questions. The water-bearer's stream flowing ceaselessly, its waters nourishing, yet never sating. This thirst, etched in humanity's history from Galileo's lens to Gaia's astrometric precision, reflects a poignant vulnerability. Finite minds reaching for infinite truths, each droplet a fleeting illumination. The urns pour a metaphor for the eternal quest, evoking a melancholic awe at the inexhaustible nature of discovery. The philosophical question rises like a tide, swelling with existential resonance. Does Aquarius teach that knowledge is infinite? That every discovery merely unveils new mysteries? A cascade of enigmas stretching beyond grasp. The constellations' celestial treasures illustrate this paradox vividly. The Aquarius supercluster's filaments, mapped through gravitational lensing by surveys like the 2-micron all-sky survey, reveal dark matter halos binding galaxies, their velocity dispersions hinting at unseen masses 10 times the luminous. Yet the halos, substructure clumps, or streams remains elusive, a puzzle for future missions. Exoplanets, like those in GJ 876, locked in resonant orbits, challenge dynamical models with stability persisting over billions of years, suggesting migration histories unresolved by current disk theories. Radio sources in Messier 2's globular cluster, millisecond pulsars spinning at hundreds of rotations per second, offer precise clocks. Yet their binary origins accretion from companion-posed questions about cluster dynamics. Their radio pulses a rhythm yet to be fully deciphered. Each advance, from spectrographic dissections to computational simulations, opens new vistas. The helix's cometary knots may harbor magnetic fields. Supercluster flows may channel cosmic rays. Exoplanets may host biosignatures, free soul credible speculations from data trends, yet each a doorway to deeper unknowns. Philosophically, this suggests knowledge as an infinite regress, a fractal where each answer branches into queries. Aquarius embodying the eternal tension between illumination and mystery, a reflective challenge to embrace the unending quest as humanity's defining trait, stirring a quiet dread and wonder at the cosmos's inexhaustible depth. The age of Aquarius, a concept woven into cultural lore since the 20th century, amplifies this reflection, positing an epoch of change and cosmic awakening as Earth's precessional wobble shifts the vernal equinox into Aquarius's domain, a transition from Pisces spanning millennia. Astrometrically, this shift progresses at 50 arcseconds per year, as measured by Gaia's billion-star catalog. The equinox now hovering near Aquarius's border, a celestial marker of temporal evolution. In astronomical terms, this age aligns with technological leaps. The James Webb's infrared revelations, Euclid's lensing maps, and Roman's microlensing surveys, all poised to probe Aquarius's structures. From early galaxies to dark matter's invisible scaffold. Speculatively, this convergence suggests a cosmic awakening, not mystical, but empirical, where humanity's tools align with celestial transitions, unveiling truths about formation and fate. The helix's recycling mirrors galactic renewal. Superclusters channel evolutionary flows. Exoplanets hint at life's potential spread all within Aquarius's bounds, suggesting an epoch where knowledge transforms perspective, awakening humanity to its place in a dynamic cosmos. Emotionally, this evokes hope tinged with humility, an age where understanding deepens. Yet, the water-bearer's stream reminds that transformation begets new horizons, a philosophical call to embrace change as the pulse of cosmic inquiry. As reflections converge, the narrative crests in a vision of Aquarius's endless pour. Its stars, nebulae, galaxies, and planets cascading into the human imagination, each a droplet in the stream of discovery. The helix's glowing shells, resolved into intricate spokes by adaptive optics, whisper of stellar winds sculpted by unseen forces, perhaps magnetic fields or binary companions, a mystery unresolved yet luminous in its promise. Variable stars like our Aquarius, with jets piercing symbiotic nebulae, pulse erratically. Their chaotic mass transfers a puzzle for spectrographic campaigns, hinting at unseen dynamics. Superclusters, their flows traced in peculiar velocities, suggest dark matter substructures, warping lensing maps, a frontier for Euclid's precision. Exoplanets, from TRAPPIST-1's rocky worlds to HD 215,152's super-Earths, invite speculation on habitability, their atmospheres potential bearers of biosignatures, awaiting James Webb's transmission spectra. Radio pulses from pulsars and quasars, faint yet persistent, signal across voids. Their source is catalogued, yet not fully understood, a testament to the universe's layered complexity. This cascade, from stellar remnants to cosmic flows, pours into the collective mind, each element a spark igniting wonder, yet each a reminder of the infinite beyond grasp, fostering a melancholic joy the imagination, though finite, drinks deeply from the water-bearer's urn, its capacity stretched by the cosmos's boundless offerings. In the closing imagery, the water-bearer stands eternal, its urn tilted against the starry void, pouring forth a stream that glints with the helix's emerald glow. The red giant's pulsing heart, the supercluster's gravitational arcs, the exoplanet's shadowed orbit, galaxies spiral in distant silence, their light bent by unseen masses, while radio whispers thread through the dark, each a note in an unending symphony. Humanity, a fleeting observer, catches these droplets siege a truth, each a mystery in hands outstretched across millennia, the stream flowing ceaselessly into the future. And in this eternal pour, a final haunting thought lingers. Aquarius is not merely a constellation, but a reminder that the quest for knowledge is unending. That beyond every horizon, more stars wait, more secrets flow, more truths shimmer in the eternal night.